From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Happy holidays from Weather NorCal and our sponsors. Have a wonderful holiday season.
Hey folks, good evening. Hope you've had a nice Thursday so far. Heading into tonight, we're going to be cooling down as expected, right? Temperatures widespread in the mid to upper 40s here in the valley. In fact, some of us on the east and west sides might even flirt with 50, but I don't think that's going to be widespread. Most of us across the area, especially along the coast, will have those 40s as well, but a lot of us are going to be at and below freezing with those 30s and 20s, and some of us even getting down to lower 20s. Looking at you all tourists out there as we head through tonight and into tomorrow morning. But otherwise, we're doing fine. Good stargazing conditions for a lot of us. We're not going to be too cloudy or anything like that. But I do think we start to see some of that mid-level moisture filter in as we head over the next, I'd say about 24 to 36 hours, especially along the coast, right? We're going to start seeing that marine layer kick in just a little bit more. We'll see some of that fog and clouds push into the inlets a little bit more here as we head over the next, like I said, 24 hours, day and a half or so. That's a sign of the times too, right? You can see what I'm talking about here as we head through tomorrow. Otherwise, fine, right? I think our Friday is going to be beautiful. Not much in the way of clouds across the area. Really doing solid to wrap our work week up. But this is, of course, kind of a pattern change that we're starting to see creep in just a little bit. Not a huge one, right? But it is enough to be worth mentioning, right? So there's what I was talking about. You can see that marine layer really ripping here as we head through tomorrow night and into early Saturday morning. And speaking of Saturday, check this out here. That moisture, of course, is associated with a little bit of an impulse that pushes in here through the afternoon and early evening hours. And you'll see some showers in Siskiyou County, Del Norte County, maybe northern portions of, Humboldt and Trinity County, but not enough to make a huge difference, right? We're not going to be talking 3 inches of rain. We're not talking a huge pattern change into rain. And honestly, check it out. By the time we're heading through sunset and beyond, those showers get out of here pretty quickly. They're not going to be a big deal, but still, don't say I didn't warn you if you do see some sprinkles Saturday afternoon, early Saturday evening, from Crescent City all the way out to Mount Shasta City, that kind of corridor there, maybe even northern portions of Humboldt County. But listen, the valley, most of Trinity County, Modoc County, Eastern Mountains, you guys are not going to be seeing much at all in the way of precipitation for the next 7 days. This is not going to be that sort of situation. That thing gets in and out of here really quickly. We're really just on the southern side of it, and then by the time we're heading past it, as that front sweeps through, we cool down a little bit, but otherwise stay relatively clear for the foreseeable future. A few clouds might filter in, but otherwise, I think we're going to be pretty much totally dry for the next 5 to 7 days, right? So this little system, here's what the rainfall totals are. Keep in mind, this is through Wednesday, so this is way out. This is, kind of culminating as much rainfall that would be possible in as large of a time frame, right? And we're just not seeing much, right? Del Norte County, western Siskiyou County, you're talking maybe 1/4 of an inch. You see these widespread totals, 1/100th of an inch to maybe 1/10 of an inch. That's what I'm talking about when I say this just is not going to be that impactful of a little bit of a system, right? That's just not going to be enough to make any huge difference. And that's all right, too, because we've definitely had our share of precipitation so far. Redding, for example, we've had 165% of our seasonal total up to this date so far as compared to average. So, you know what? A little bit of a nice pattern. Nobody's going to turn that down, right? And we definitely have a nice one out here. So there's those showers that I was talking about as we head through Saturday, but tomorrow and the rest of the week after that look great. But there's a little bit of a difference, by the way. That's a little bit of a front moving through. So compared to tomorrow, right, with those lower to mid 60s, then you got those mid 50s here after Saturday. So there is that slight pattern change here that might take us into a little more active pattern in the extended term. But for now, just doing fine. Mount Shasta City, there are those showers Saturday. Change here in the pattern as well from those temperatures in the 50s down to the 40s. Alturas and Modoc County is the same situation. You get a good 10-degree cool down out there, but a lot of those showers probably not going to make it this far east. Susanville, it's the same story. 40s turn into lower 40s, upper 40s turn into lower 40s here as we head into that 5 to 7 day time frame with otherwise nice conditions out there. Redding, same story here. Up here from Lakehead down to Red Bluff, some of us are probably going to see 70 tomorrow, especially the further northern portions of the valley from Redding up to Lakehead. But I really think most of us will kind of be in that 68, 69 range. But even us down here, Saturday, Sunday, through the rest of the week, get that cool down here with those lower 60s taking over. And in fact, some of us by the midweek there, Tuesday, Wednesday, might even stay in the upper 50s. Thanks for joining me here, folks, for this evening update. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning for more. Fresh from the NorCal Command Center, in place of Mike.
Barr & Mudford is a top established firm here in the North State. Founded over a half-century ago, Barr & Mudford is protecting the rights of our neighbors and community. We take our commitment to our clients very seriously and provide a level of excellence unrivaled in the North State. Barr & Mudford, standing up for the rights of our neighbors and our beautiful community, serving Northern California with excellence.